What if I told you that the secret to maintaining and even rebuilding muscle after 60 isn't found in any gym, supplement store, or expensive protein powder? What if the answer has been sitting on dinner tables across Japan for centuries, helping people stay strong, mobile, and independent well into their 90s and beyond? Today, I'm sharing wisdom from Dr. Shigyaki Hinohara, who at over 100 years old was still practicing medicine, still walking without assistance, and still treating patients with the energy of someone half his age. Before his passing, Dr. Hinohara dedicated his life to understanding what truly keeps the human body strong and resilient as we age. And what he discovered might completely change how you think about muscle loss, aging, and the power of food. If you're over 50 and you've noticed that getting up from a chair takes a little more effort, if climbing stairs leaves you more winded than before, or if you're worried about losing your independence as you age, then this video is specifically for you. Dr. Hinohara's approach doesn't require expensive gym memberships, complicated workout routines, or pharmaceutical interventions. Instead, it focuses on 5 specific foods that work with your body's natural processes to rebuild and maintain muscle mass. But here's the thing. This isn't just about looking stronger. This is about feeling confident in your own body, being able to carry your groceries without strain, getting up from bed without assistance, and maintaining the independence that makes life worth living. So grab a comfortable seat, maybe a notepad, because by the end of this video, you'll have a completely new understanding of how food can be your medicine, and you'll know exactly what to add to your next grocery list. The muscle loss crisis after 60. Let's start with a reality that affects virtually everyone reading this. After age 60, the average person loses between 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade. This isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's a health crisis that affects everything from your balance and coordination to your metabolism and bone density. Medical professionals call this sarcopenia, and it's responsible for an increased risk of falls, fractures, loss of independence, and even premature death. But here's what most people don't understand. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. Dr. Hinohara observed thousands of Japanese elders throughout his century of life, and he noticed something remarkable. Those who maintained their strength and vitality into their 80s, 90s, and beyond weren't necessarily the ones hitting the gym every day. Instead, they shared specific dietary patterns that seemed to protect and even restore their muscle mass. Recent research published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging supports this observation. Studies show that protein quality, nutrient timing, and specific bioactive compounds found in traditional foods can be more effective at preserving muscle mass than exercise alone, particularly in older adults whose bodies may struggle with intense physical activity. The Japanese longevity secret. Japan has one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world, particularly in regions like Okinawa. Dr. Hinohara spent decades studying what these remarkable individuals had in common, and his findings challenge everything Western medicine typically recommends for aging adults. Rather than focusing on calorie restriction or intense exercise regimens, Japanese elders who maintained their strength followed what Dr. Hinohara called rhythmic nutrition, eating specific foods at specific times and specific combinations that work synergistically to support muscle protein synthesis, reduce inflammation, and optimize cellular energy production. The 5 foods he identified aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're simple, traditional ingredients that have been staples in Japanese cuisine for generations. But the science behind why they work is absolutely fascinating. And I'm going to break down each one for you, along with the research that explains their powerful effects on aging muscle. All right, kicking things off with the first food that can help you rebuild muscle after 60, let's get into it. Natto, the ultimate muscle protector. The first food might sound unusual to Western ears, But natto, fermented soybeans, is perhaps the most powerful muscle-building food in the Japanese arsenal. If you've never heard of natto, don't worry. Most people outside of Japan haven't. It's sticky, stringy, and has a distinctly pungent aroma that can be off-putting at first. But the benefits are absolutely remarkable. Natto contains a unique enzyme called nattokinase, which has been shown in clinical studies to improve circulation and reduce blood clot formation. Why does this matter for muscle health? Because your muscles need optimal blood flow to receive nutrients and oxygen. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that nattokinase supplementation improved microcirculation in older adults, leading to better nutrient delivery to muscle tissue. But the real magic of natto lies in its complete protein profile. Unlike most plant-based proteins, natto contains all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that are readily utilized by the human body. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that leucine, one of the amino acids abundant in natto, is particularly crucial for stimulating muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Natto is also incredibly rich in vitamin K2, which plays a crucial role in directing calcium to your bones rather than your arteries. A study in the journal Osteoporosis International found that regular natto consumption was associated with significantly higher bone density in Japanese women over 60. Perhaps most importantly, natto is packed with beneficial probiotics. These healthy bacteria don't just support digestive health, they actually enhance the absorption of proteins and other nutrients from your food. Research published in Nutrients Journal demonstrates that gut health directly impacts muscle mass in older adults, with those having healthier gut microbiomes showing better muscle preservation. For beginners, start with just a small spoonful of natto mixed with mustard or soy sauce to mask the strong flavor. Many people who incorporate natto into their daily breakfast routine report improved energy levels and better digestion within just a few weeks. Next, food number 2. Sardines, small fish, massive benefits. The second food on Dr. Hinohara's list might be more familiar, but it's equally powerful. Sardines and other small, oily fish are nutritional powerhouses that specifically target muscle preservation and brain health. Sardines are one of the richest dietary sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed omega-3-rich fish at least twice per week had significantly higher rates of muscle protein synthesis compared to those who rarely ate fish. But the benefits go far beyond omega-3s. Sardines are loaded with vitamin D, a nutrient that's chronically deficient in older adults and crucial for muscle function. Research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows that vitamin D deficiency is directly linked to muscle weakness and increased fall risk in seniors. Sardines also contain CoQ10, a compound that supports mitochondrial function, essentially the power plants of your cells. A study in the journal Antioxidants and Redox Signaling found that CoQ10 supplementation improved muscle strength and reduced fatigue in older adults. Unlike larger fish that may contain concerning levels of mercury, sardines are low on the food chain and therefore have minimal contamination while maximizing nutritional benefits. The selenium content in sardines acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting muscle tissue from oxidative damage that accelerates aging. Sardines can be enjoyed grilled, fresh, or canned in olive oil or water. The key is consistency. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week to see meaningful benefits. Many Japanese elders incorporate them into breakfast, but they're equally beneficial as part of lunch or dinner. Next, food number 3, seaweed, the mineral powerhouse. Seaweed might seem like an unusual addition to a muscle-building diet, But this ocean vegetable is absolutely loaded with minerals that are essential for muscle function and often deficient in Western diets. Seaweed varieties like wakame, nori, and kombu are exceptionally rich in magnesium, a mineral that's involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those responsible for muscle contraction and relaxation. Research published in the journal Magnesium Research shows that magnesium deficiency, which affects up to 50% of older adults, is directly linked to muscle weakness and cramping. The iodine content in seaweed supports optimal thyroid function, which is crucial for maintaining healthy metabolism and muscle mass. A study in the European Journal of Endocrinology found that even mild thyroid dysfunction can accelerate muscle loss in older adults. Seaweed is also rich in unique compounds called sulfated polysaccharides, which have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of muscle wasting as we age, and research in the journal Immunity and Aging shows that reducing systemic inflammation can significantly slow muscle loss in seniors. Perhaps most importantly, seaweed contains compounds that support the gut microbiome. The prebiotic fibers in seaweed feed beneficial bacteria, which in turn produce short-chain fatty acids that have been shown to support muscle maintenance and reduce inflammation. You can easily add small amounts of seaweed to soups, salads, or enjoy it as a side dish. Even a small serving 2 to 3 times per week can provide significant mineral support for muscle health. Dried seaweed snacks are also a convenient option for beginners. Next, food number 4, sesame seeds. Tiny seeds, mighty benefits. Don't underestimate the power of sesame seeds. These tiny nutritional powerhouses contain a unique combination of nutrients that specifically support muscle and joint health in older adults. Sesame seeds are rich in sesamin, a lignin compound that has been shown to support liver detoxification and hormone balance. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that sesamin supplementation improved muscle strength and reduced markers of muscle damage in older adults. The calcium and magnesium content in sesame seeds is particularly impressive. Just 1 tablespoon provides about 9% of your daily calcium needs and 8% of your magnesium requirements. But what makes sesame seeds special is their optimal calcium to magnesium ratio, which supports both bone and muscle health. Sesame seeds also contain lignans, plant compounds that have been shown to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. A study in the journal Free Radical Biology and Medicine found that regular consumption of sesame seeds was associated with reduced markers of muscle aging and improved recovery from physical stress. The healthy fats in sesame seeds, including omega-6 fatty acids in proper ratios, support hormone production and reduce inflammation. Research shows that the fat-soluble vitamins in sesame seeds are better absorbed when the seeds are ground fresh, making tahini or freshly ground sesame seeds particularly beneficial. For best results, grind sesame seeds fresh and add them to rice, salads, or mix them into miso paste. The mild, nutty flavor makes them easy to incorporate into almost any meal. Just 1 tablespoon daily can provide significant nutritional benefits. Next, food number 5, sweet potatoes, the surprising muscle builder. The final food on Dr. Hinohara's list might surprise you. Sweet potatoes, particularly the purple varieties common in Okinawa, are powerful allies in the fight against muscle loss, despite being primarily carbohydrates. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that support steady blood sugar levels, which is crucial for muscle health. Research published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition shows that stable blood sugar levels optimize muscle protein synthesis and prevent muscle breakdown. The beta-carotene in sweet potatoes converts to vitamin A, which plays a crucial role in muscle development and repair. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that vitamin A deficiency was associated with reduced muscle mass and strength in older adults. Purple sweet potatoes contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect against cellular damage. Research from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that these compounds specifically protect muscle tissue from age-related deterioration. Sweet potatoes also contain resistant starch, which feeds beneficial gut bacteria and supports the production of short-chain fatty acids. These compounds have been shown to reduce inflammation and support muscle maintenance in older adults. The fiber content in sweet potatoes helps regulate leptin and ghrelin, hormones that control hunger and satiety. This helps older adults maintain appropriate caloric intake without overeating, supporting healthy body composition. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. Try them steamed with a pinch of sea salt as an afternoon snack, roasted as a side dish, or mashed as part of your evening meal. Their natural sweetness and satisfying texture make them an excellent alternative to processed carbohydrates. Next, practical implementation. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need to completely overhaul your diet overnight. Start by adding just one of these foods to your breakfast routine. Maybe it's a tablespoon of ground sesame seeds sprinkled on your morning oatmeal, or a small serving of canned sardines with your eggs. The key is consistency and intention. Taking time to sit down, breathe, and appreciate your food enhances digestion and signals to your body that you're nourishing it with purpose. This mindful approach to eating is just as important as the foods themselves. Consider this a gradual transition toward foods that truly serve your body's needs. As you incorporate these foods, pay attention to how you feel. Many people report increased energy, better sleep, improved digestion, and yes, greater strength and stability within just a few weeks. Dr. Hinohara's legacy reminds us that aging doesn't have to mean accepting weakness or loss of independence. The foods he championed, natto, sardines, seaweed, sesame seeds, and sweet potatoes, offer a natural, sustainable path to maintaining and even rebuilding muscle mass after 60. This isn't about following another restrictive diet or expensive supplement regimen. It's about returning to the wisdom of traditional foods that have supported human health for centuries, backed by modern science that explains why they work so effectively. Your body has a remarkable capacity for renewal and strength, regardless of your age. By choosing foods that work with your body's natural processes rather than against them, you're investing in years of continued independence, vitality, and strength. Remember, muscle isn't just about physical appearance. It's about freedom. The freedom to climb stairs without hesitation, to carry your groceries with confidence, to get up from a chair without struggle, and to maintain your independence for years to come. If this video has inspired you to take action, I'd love to hear about your experience. Leave a comment below, letting me know which of these 5 foods you're most excited to try. And if you found this information valuable, please share it with someone who might benefit from Dr. Hinohara's wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on healthy aging and natural wellness. Your strongest, most vibrant years might still be ahead of you, and it all starts with your next meal.